night's Light Club show and spell. As you can see, I'm doing something different already. I'm standing up. I've never stood up in any of these videos except one when I gave you a shop tour. And I felt like that was around time. I'm going to do like a virtual shop visit tonight because we tend to change everything around in the shop so much that even people who visit us regularly are always saying that everything is always different. So I just wanted to go over some of the changes because we're bringing in a lot of stuff for the for witch season, basically. So I just wanted to show you all the changes we've made. And also, if you do have any questions or anything like that, feel free to message me afterwards about anything you've seen. Because if you know our online presence, we will mostly post stuff that we make, not necessarily everything that we carry. So that's why I sometimes like to show you what we have, because if there's something you have in mind, we may already have it. You just need to message us about that. So right here, this room is radically different if you haven't been here in a while. We used to do our readings in this room, and of course this has always been my broadcast, my main broadcast room, I should say. Now we've brought some of the books into this room as well. It's kind of like our overspill room from the books from the shop. Also, we just recently moved our biggest and baddest crystals in here. So over in this cabinet, you can see on the top we have a lot of the big raw new crystals we've gotten. We've really expanded our crystals. So you'll see more in the other room as well. But there's a lot of, these are the biggies and a lot of the raw crystals that we have. We keep the polished ones in the other room now, so you can see the difference in the two. And of course, when you get to the bottom, you're going to see all of the Andaras. Not as many left. They've been very, very popular. Okay. And so that's basically the remainder of what we were able to get. But it's a really gorgeous collection. Very, very proud of these guys. Of course, these are all available to be wrapped at any time. And now I think we're ready to move into the other room. So. Now, the one thing we've been utilizing a lot more is actually this phone booth, if you've been able to see the phone booth when you come in. And I have to fill this with some more. It got really, really popular, but we've been putting all the little witch hats and the t-shirts, as you can see, they've been going like crazy. And also, in here you might see some crowns. These are actually all crowns that have been worn in rituals and sabbats. They're all available now. They've all been blessed. So everything, of course, most of the stuff we have in our shop gets blessed regularly. So, but these have been in very, very important things, very, very important rituals. So, now this is the rest of the crystals, as you can see. More variety here. We have a lot of the points. There's the crystal balls on the top, as you can see, some obelisks, and also that copper charging pyramid. We have a few of those. You'll see them through this whole cabinet here. Little pyramids with Reiki symbols. Those are all the tumbled crystals right there, as you can see. And then on the bottom, we have more wands, crystal wands. Now over here is, of course, the infamous dragon skin masks, as you can see, okay, in the cabinet. Many different colors. We actually offer the purple now, which is pretty cool. And, of course, the CBD mints and gummies. And the expanded, well, the spell cords, of course. Again, get some more, and actually those are very popular. And the expanded sage bar. We now offer 8 different types of sage, along with all of the shells, the smudging equipment, as well as some Palo Santo. Everything right here in the bar. Now the cabinet here, cabinet number 1. I'm going to open that up. And this is our tarot cabinet, which actually has some more. There we go. Along with, of course, keychains, different types of incense burners. And now the statues are on the top. Basically any statues that we have in the shop at this moment. Now that little thing with the fairy you see right there, that's actually a fountain. We only have one of those left. Pretty cool. And then a couple more of the god and goddess statues. Again, all these things are available. You just have to message us and let us know. Now as we pan out, you can see these are the rest of the books that we have. We don't always carry all the books online because, you know, the inventory changes so often, so it's a little tough to keep track. So that's why if you see something on here and you do want it, just message us because it will be available to you. Just don't always put it online. Down here is our incense selection. Ancient elements through Sun's Eye, as well as a lot of the hem incenses, Nag Champa, what have you. Both in cone, stick, and as you'll see later on, we also have the powdered incense, loose. Now the other cabinet, these are the rest of the divination. We've got our palmistry kits. Rune sets are all through here, as you can see. All different kinds, crystal, wood, bone, and the books, as well as bags. These are the hanging prisms, and a couple other things mixed up in there. And this particular cabinet is actually our herbal cabinet. We used to have them in bags. We've been carrying them. We actually expanded them a little bit. We got these glass containers for them because then that way we can actually put a little bit more in them. I think it's just it's a better way to store them. It's better for the herb. We also have grinders and tea diffusers for any way that you choose to use the herbs. You can also put them on top of charcoal, make your incense. So, now over here, this has always been the same spot where we keep the spell kits. But we actually have two different types of spell kits. We have the regular spell kits, and then we have the deluxe spell kits. So these are the regulars. These are all 15 each. These are actually all available on the website. You can find these at any time. Anything that we hand make, you're always going to find on the website right away because we're in charge of that inventory. It's a little easier for us to keep track. Over here are the deluxe, okay, meaning they're just a little bit more. There's a little bit more to them. We've got the new moon, the dedication to the craft. That's another nice one. And then the full moon spell kit. Now on the other side is one of our newest products. Is actually a home selling and buying kit. I love this. It has, you've got St. Joseph for selling your home, and to find a new, you get St. Anthony. And there's instructions on the back in how to bury them for best results and bringing in that kind of magic. So, now we move up here. And this is completely different over here. On the top, we have our witch balls. And then we also have a lot of other fancy things in here. You can see the money trees that are encased in the little crystal balls, as well as the organite spheres. Yeah, it's there's so many different things that we have in here. Then, of course, you've got your solid perfumes, our bath salts in our cute little bathtub, which I love, bath bombs and shower steamers, and then the hand sanitizer that I cannot keep on the shelf, apparently. This was full this morning. Okay, and of course the lotion potion. Now, down here, we've got all different magical types of soaps, scrubs. This is pretty much our bath and body section, and also our energy infused olive oils, locally made. Lots of different kinds there. Now on the top, what you're seeing are the witch bottles. These are the ones for protecting your home, and the small ones. Then in the center, I don't really have a lot of information on these because this is basically my most special product. This is the one that I put the most time and effort into. Ceremony is made around each of these spell bottles. There are no two alike. They're completely handmade. They contain the most powerful ingredients I own, and each of them has their own special meaning. So anybody who's able to acquire one of these guys is really getting the most powerful magic I can make, I'd have to say. I also enjoy making these more than anything else, so a lot of love goes into them. Over here are chalices, as well as the Tibetan chakra bells. These are beautiful. They have a really nice resonance to them. Similar to what you would get from a singing bowl. They continue the vibration. Each of them are tuned to the chakra itself. Coffin Nails, very, very popular right now. Most popular for protection, banishing negativity. Then there's the colloidal silver. And of course, our magical waters, Florida water, indigo water, rose water, all made here. As well as our magical salts, white salt, pink salt, and black salt. For cleansing, healing, and protection. And of course, all of our candles, figure candles, chakra candles, and the ever popular little ritual candles. And over here is the loose incense that I was speaking about earlier. Extremely popular lately. It's actually self-igniting. You just put a little pinch of it somewhere and you can light it. It smokes on its own. Now this cabinet, mostly our handmade stuff. Of course, all of the magic candles that always do well. And the magic sprays. Both of these have been flying off the shelves. We're constantly restocking these guys. Which I'm very proud of that fact, by the way. And over here are all of the oils, as well as the flower essences. And diffusers. Basically anything that you can use in here. There are the water-based diffuser, then there is the heat-based diffuser, as well as any of the aromatherapy jewelry, which comes with the filters in them. And of course, our jewelry cabinet. As well as all of our pendulums. Now, the last thing is actually the front table. I'm really proud of this one because when we first had it set up, I had no idea what to put here, but it actually worked out quite well. Some of the most popular items we have happen to be on this table. One of the things I love are the little mini witch brooms that we have for protection for your home. Then there are the mini crystal spoons. And these are great for just spooning out your herbs, your salts, things like that. Whenever you have to do any fine measuring for any type of work. The candle carving crystal picks. Everybody asks me about these. I use these constantly. It makes it a lot easier to carve a name into a candle with these guys. Down here, the LightClub altar in a box. It's a little portable altar. My favorite thing is that little baby chalice right in the top there, as well as the little mini wand. Everything just basically a complete altar, but one that you can very easily put the lid on and take anywhere you need to. Don't forget the upcoming Mercury retrograde. We have the spray for it, but the spray is also included in this particular kit, which is everything that you need. So it's got all of the elements are entered in there, as well as a labradorite bracelet and a couple other items. Over here are our cauldrons, some other seasonal things, powder sprays, Hecate keys, and basically anything else you can think of for your magical needs. And just to give you a view of the shop in general, and me, I guess. So that gives you an idea of everything to expect that we have here. If you're able to come and visit us, we would love to have you. Again, we are open on Friday through Sunday from 12 to 5 on Friday, 11 to 6 on Saturday and Sunday. Tomorrow, we have Edward reading with us all day from 12 to 6. And he has a few appointments. He's booking up fast, so if you think you're going to come, please try to make an appointment. Also, if you're not able to come in on those 3 days, we also do by appointment. So all you have to do is message us, tell us when you'd like to come in, and we will do a private shopping experience just for you. So anyway, and if you can't make it in, we will do a virtual shopping experience for you. We can take you through the shop, and you can just tell us what you need online, and we can make it happen. So whatever way that we're able to serve you, we would love to do it. Thank you so much for connecting with us. We're always love to do these little meetups with you online. Have a wonderful, magical weekend. And as always, blessed be.